Ant season is over, at least for me. My ants are in hibernation, which means I will have to wait for them to wake up again, so I can film them and record their progress. Hibernation can take up to 6 months. That's a long time. In this video I am taking a look at all colonies I kept this year, what their progress was and the plans I have for these colonies in the future. Be sure to watch this video till the end, because I will announce a giveaway during this video with an amazing prize. Now the ants. I will start with my youngest colonies and move up to the oldest. This year I captured a diverse amount of ants. I caught 6 Lasius Niger queens, 3 Lasius Flavus queens and 3 Tetramorium Ceaspitum queens. I also caught a lot of Lasius Babarus queens, but they all died because I knew nothing about them and the species. The Lasius Niger queens are doing fine. I haven't made a real series about them because I already have a series about the Lasius Niger species. I use these founding colonies to test out my nests, and I use them for other small projects where ants are needed. Next ant season I think I want to keep them in test tubes to see how well they do versus a colony in a nest. Next is my Lasius Flavus colony. It started out with 2 beautiful queens that were slowly founding their colony. They did really well, although they did not accept a lot of food. Sadly, right before hibernation, the cotton inside the test tube fell apart and the whole nest flooded. I moved them right away, but I'm not sure if they will survive this hibernation. Next year I will keep them in test tubes and maybe give them a feeding module. Then we have my Tetramorium Ceaspitum queens. A very cool ant species that I did not know existed until I caught them. They are tiny ants that can grow out to become large colonies. Right now they only have a few workers each. Their founding process, at least in my case, is slow. But I'm sure one of the 3 queens will found a big colony. I think they will stay in the test tubes next season too. Then we have my very popular, fast growing Pheidole Pallidula colony. This colony has been through some stuff. The queen arrived in a broken test tube. She was very stressed, but luckily the colony survived. They are doing extremely well and grow fast in numbers. I think this colony can hit 500 to 1000 workers next year if they survive hibernation. Videos about this colony do extremely well. I'm glad you like them as much as I do. Then we have my slightly larger colony of Lasius Niger ants that will now go into their second hibernation. Because the queen lost all her workers, I decided to brood boost this colony. It worked out well and the colony grew in numbers. I put them in a Wakushi queen module and that's where they are now. And by the way, you can get 10% off Wakushi's products if you use the code Esthetic ants. Just a tip. Next year I will move the colony into a different nest, probably the new Wakushi queen module, the same one my Pheidole has at the moment. I will keep them in there until it gets too crowded, but I don't think that will happen next ant season. At last we have my oldest colony of Messor Babarus ants. Sadly nothing happened this season. I gave them a new nest expansion, but 4 months later they have not moved out of their test tube. I think the colony has over 50 workers now, but I'm not sure. Last time I checked I counted 4 majors, so the colony is definitely expanding. Sadly, I've never seen these majors in the outworld before. Next ant season I really want to move them into a new nest, but I have no idea what I should get them. If you have any good suggestions, let me know in the comments what kind of nest you would recommend. Alright, that were all my colonies I have this ant season. So now let's talk about what colonies I might get next season. 2 species I will 100% get are Myrmica rubra and Campanodus ligniperda. Myrmica rubra because it's fast growing species that can have multiple queens and have red ants. I think this species is very active and fun to take care of. The reason I want Campanodus ligniperda is because I think it's a beautiful species and it's the biggest species we have in Europe. The only thing about this species is that their founding process is extremely slow, so we might have to think twice about getting this colony. Also on my list are Campanodus herculanus, Formica fusca Formica sanguina, Formica rufibaris and Messor structor. I can't look into the future of course, and we will see what happens and where this ant-keeping road leads me. Now I want to make a quick note on the upload schedule. Until now I uploaded a new video every week. During hibernation I can't film my ants and can't make videos about them. That's why I'm going to search for interesting content to provide during the winter times. This does mean however that I'm going to change the schedule from uploading once a week to once every 2 weeks. But don't be sad. Every other week I'm going to live stream and provide the active viewers with content that way. I think these live streams are going to be really fun, as I do plan to make them look good and interesting to watch. On that note, I want to announce next week's live stream. A live stream to celebrate the 250 subscriber milestone. During this live stream I'm going to do a giveaway. The prize will be a special designed one of a kind Esthetic ants ant nest that you can win for free. How to win, you might ask? Well, you will have to watch the full live stream for that, where I explain how to win, and you can only win by watching the live stream. I do it this way to prevent people that don't watch my videos yet to make a chance to win the nest. Personally, I think that's more fair for the people that are subscribed since the first month and are very active viewers and commenters on my channel. I want to end this video with a big thank you for all of your support and nice comments I've gotten these past months. The channel is growing at an insane rate and I really do appreciate it. Never before has a community been so nice to me. Thank you all so much. Have a great day.